Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to another installment of On This Day with Christy. Hi, I'm Christy. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. Today we're going to take our magic van and go for a ride to find new things about the past, the present, the future, and possibly other dimensions. That being said, let's hop in our van and go all the way back to 1977. Bob Marley and the Wailers released their masterpiece, Exodus. Breaking from the traditional sounds of Jamaican reggae, the album drew from a variety of musical influences, including blues, soul, funk, and rock. Split between political discourse as well as themes of peace and love, the album featured such enduring global hits as Three Little Birds, Waiting in Vain, Jammin', and One Love, People Get Ready. A top 20 album in the US, UK, France, and Sweden. Among other territories, Exodus has long ranked as one of the greatest albums of all time. Time named the best album for the 20th century in 1999. In 1967, Aretha Franklin topped the Billboard Hot 100 with her rendition of Otis Redding's Respect, transforming the 1965 song into a feminist anthem. Franklin earned 2 Grammy Awards for her recording. Her rendition was later preserved in the National Recording Registry and included in the RIAA and National Endowment for the Arts Songs of the Century list, among other honors. In 1967, the Doors released their sultry rock hit, Light My Fire. The second single off their self-titled debut, Light My Fire, catapulted the band into international stardom, topping the charts in the US and landing in the top 10 in the UK, Canada, and Australia, among other territories. Months later, the band performed the song on The Ed Sullivan Show, where they were asked to change the lyric, Girl, we couldn't get much higher, due to inferred drug references. While they initially agreed, they performed the song as is on live television. Needless to say, the Doors were banned for future appearances on the show. Now we gotta hop in the magic van and go find facts with factoids. Okay, in factoids, today is National Egg Day and Repeat Day. Okay, we have to have a day for something. 2023 recap, Tayyip Erdogan was sworn in for his 3rd term as Turkey's president. Erdogan previously served as the Prime Minister of Turkey from 2003 until 2014 and as mayor of Istanbul before that. In 2015, a Texas doctor performed the world's first successful partial skull and scalp transplant. 55-year-old Jim Boyson had suffered from significant head wounds after receiving cancer treatment. Dr. Michael Klobuk was the lead surgeon in the transplant, which was the solution to the previous damage caused. In 1992, the High Court of Australia recognized the Aboriginal land rights for the first time. 1988, the movie Big, starring Tom Hanks, premiered in the US. The movie was made with a budget of $18 million and became a $151 million success. In 1976, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen went gold. And also that same year, the oldest copy known of the Magna Carta was presented to the United States. In 1946, the United States Supreme Court declared that it was unlawful to discriminate in interstate travel. And lastly, in 1871, Jesse James, his brother Frank, and their gang stormed into the Opequock Bank, Corydon, Iowa. The gang successfully escaped, but only narrowly, as there were gunshots fired while being chased. Really? Okay, it's time to put our thinking caps on because it's time for trivia. Question: which dog breed was traditionally kept by monks in the Swiss Alps to find lost travelers? Answer: the Saint Bernard. Question: what was London Airport renamed to in 1966? Answer: Heathrow Airport.